Gian, quando vuoi al tuo pollice entriamo. Vai, dimmi Cucci. Sì, grazie. Eccoci qua. Eccoci qua. Allora, io tutto blu, immagino che tu sia tutto bianco. Si vola. Buona parte anche a te. Oh, con la neve, che spettacolo! Che spettacolo! Boston è completamente innevata.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints
The frozen tundra.
Patriots. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Che spettacolo giocare con la neve.
Breeze now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Breeze pass.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Number 28. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And this will wind up as Saints first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
7. First down, Saints.
On first down, Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
Bravi ragazzi.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze.
Grande.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery.
Come on.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 42-yard line.
Second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
James White's first carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Andiamo.
It's their quarterback with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Saints nothing.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Che bella sta giocata.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. He'll get 8 on the screen.
Il vecchio Drew come corre.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Murray.
Come ha fatto a prendere tutte ste yard?
11 yards there, first down.
Nessuno l'ha staccato.
Huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Into the hands of Pettis. It's a jet sweep. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. Give him 18 yards on that one, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Patriots 7, Saints nothing.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, and it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. There they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try and take him home. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
Che palle, stessa azione 2 volte come un coglione così.
It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Poca roba.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Premi Cucci. 4-7-2.
Catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
No!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Ma che cosa ha tirato sta merda, dai! Ma perché hai tirato una merda del genere? Ma sei tutto solo, ma perché hai tirato così male? Vabbè, ma non si può fare niente, ma che cazzo. Vabbè, qua. Tre volte la stessa cazzo di giocata ho preso.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Ma 7-2 da solo deve tirare così.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day, and I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. It's giving me the evil eye, folks. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. James White decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
brings up 3rd and 3.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Puoi capire.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
Un vento contro di merda.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Ma pensa a te, oh. Incredibile la pick six.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On first down, Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
New Orleans.
All right.
To throw is Breeze. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll run on first down. Murray. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Into the hands of Pettis. It's a jet sweep. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
A gain of 12. First down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Breeze now to throw. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
A run, it's Murray. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing now is Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Ma come fai a tirare così? Ma dai, cazzo.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Finds an opening past the 40. He completes it right side of lane. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll look to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Poi quegli altri sono bianchi, non si vede una sega.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vai ragazzi, andiamo a fare sto touchdown.
And they start the second half with Johnson.
Carry on Johnson.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Johnson.
Il mio gli fa lo sgambetto.
3-yard pickup on first down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
At the 43-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Quanto tira di merda. Quanto tiri di merda.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here is complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half, and that trend is continuing here.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Under pressure and down he goes.
Non vedo una sega, tutti bianchi, tutti bianchi. Porca puttana, non si vedono.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw here.
Ma non si vedono, dove cazzo sono? Dio banana.
Sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Guarda te! Guarda te dove sei fermata!
The goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line.
Si vedono.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field and shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
They certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Ma certo, in mezzo a 2 Dio fa e lo prende così. In mezzo a 2. Madonna, quanto fa innervosire sto gioco, guarda. Quanto fa innervosire sto gioco. Non perdere, va.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
On 2nd down now, it's Murray. 2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Here's Breeze to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it.
Che dai, ma dai, ma dai, ma cos'è? Ma dai. Ma che mafia di gioco è questo, dai.
with a 6
Mai corso in vita sua prende una spallata del genere, niente, dai.
First downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Mamma mia. Zio fa sto gioco.
Here's Breeze. Pass complete to his receiver Pettis.
Cosa ha fatto quell'altro? Cosa ha fatto quell'altro? Mamma mia, come fai a giocare così?
Touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end
Se n'è
zone.
andato, ha deciso che non doveva più
For the
seguire.
rest of the game, they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Here comes Nelson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Chissà qua, come fai a vederli questi? Non li riesci mai a vedere.
Has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Right way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete.
Zio Banana.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Zio Banana.
On 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw again.
Zio Banana.
And incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Going on the ground, it's White. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
23-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Ma vaffanculo, non ne tenete una, cazzoni. Porca puttana. Zio ciliegia.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, a run for Johnson. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down and goal to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open man is Myers. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To throw, it's Breeze.
Ma com'è possibile? Ma com'è possibile? Non me lo spiego proprio. Non me lo riesco a spiegare.
New Orleans.
This is Murray.
Pure, certo, mi mancava pure quest'altro infortunato.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll give to the fullback on the dive. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13, it's a first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Niente da fare, tutto così.
Down to the 15. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. 4 yards. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now a 2nd down and 6. Into it Pettis. It's a jet sweep. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The Saints on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Bree's going to throw. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Ma come? Ah, questo sì però. Vabbè, niente, finita qua,
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Ah, quest'altro che se ne va a puttane, quest'altro. Al posto di andare contro l'uomo, guarda te, Dio cantante, come non si deve incazzare. 50 volte sto jet sweep.
He might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Tenth carry of the game now, Murray. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 16. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead. Your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Ma certo.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. plays. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead,
adesso dimmi io che cazzo vedo. Dimmi come io faccio vedere. Dimmi come faccio vedere.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ma come si fa, dai?
It's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's second down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
That's good.
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 49 yards. And his throw here is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Lining up for the
solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Cioè, neanche il nil. Ancora sto fullback. Wow.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and maybe a surprise for a team that plays its games indoors to come out in the elements and play the way that they did. Were you surprised at all?
I think a little bit, yes, but I often think back to some of the great coaches of the past. They decided to not deal with elements. In other words, a lot of coaches would say, well, if you're going to get prepared for a game, you have to practice in that type of condition. Others would say, forget all of that. Get your preparation in during the week, the best prep possible, and then on game day, just adjust to what's out there. They adjusted in a big way.
So for the Saints, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for New England, Their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.